Greetings YouTube! Today I'll be looking at a Rayovac LED light. It's a Sportsman UV light which has a white LED bulb. It has a red one for nighttime. Then it has 3 UV bulbs. And kudos on the packaging. Easy to open, didn't require any tools, quite nice. And you can see here it fits on the outside of a hat. And I'll actually have a hat. Give me a second and I'll put this on the hat. It takes two hands to do this thing. Sorry, my hat has a seam in the middle, so I gotta kind of fit over that. There's a seam in this hat, designed so you can easily fold it and carry it, put it in your pocket. So there you go. And the nice thing, you can set it where you want it. So if you're walking, it's going to be on the ground in front of you. If you want it straight out like that. Now, here you go. One button operation. LED bulb for white, the LED for red, which is useful if you're looking at a map in a car and stuff. Unfortunately, because you cycle through, you're going to have to either close your eyes or cover that up before you switch. Click it once and then click it twice if you don't want to ruin your night vision. But this will let you look at a map and things inside a car without blowing your night vision. Also something that pilots have to take into account. I remember I bought a flashlight for a friend of mine. It was a really nice LED flashlight, but it was so bright it blew his night vision. So he had to stop using it because he took it out to examine his plane before he took off one night. And it's like, I couldn't see anything after that. So yeah, sometimes a red is good. And then you click it one more time, and it comes out UV. Now, I'm going to take some footage of this light because this thing I have discovered is ridiculously fun to play with. There, you take it off. UV is just, I haven't had a UV light in years, and I think this is going to be really useful for Sportsman, which is what it's called, because this will help you see blood at night. Also, coincidentally, really useful if you're hunting scorpions. Yes, scorpions. Scorpions luminesce under UV light. Something that they have not had to worry about in nature, because the kind of light sources that let them luminesce are far brighter than what you're going to see at night. You don't have a lot of UV radiation at night, so the fact that they luminesce in UV has never been a major issue for them in their evolutionary history. But it works to our advantage because it means we can see them really easily. So I'm going to go cut some footage of this in a dark room looking at some white objects because it is just ridiculously fun. Greetings YouTube, believe it or not, it's daylight outside. It's 2:52 p.m., so it's the afternoon. One of the reasons it's so dark in here is I have blackout curtains with rubber linings, and it's raining outside. But I brought you into this dark room, which is kind of echoey, which I never really noticed before, to show you off the light I just spoke about in the other segment. So here we go. I'm looking at a selection of stuffed animals at the moment. So we're going to turn this thing on. There you go. In your standard LED mode. Again, quite adequate for general illumination. We have in red mode, and again, quite adequate for general illumination inside of a vehicle or a plane and things like that. And then we get into UV mode. And this, look at that pig, man. Look at that pig. This is just awesome. See some socks? Here you go, there's some socks. But this is just ridiculously fun. And look, at this is my wife's bag. She carries like gym stuff in, dirty gym clothes home in. That's the bag. It just looked really cool. And we have up here, there's a white frog, and there's look at the thing glow in the dark. That is just so awesome. This is just so much fun to play with. Unfortunately, do I have a cat here? I don't have a cat. The cats don't luminesce either. But the sheet looks kind of, the bed thread looks kind of cool. But I just love this thing. This is just fun, man. This is really fun to play with. I'm probably never ever going to track blood with this thing, but boy, I can imagine myself taking this out just to go shine at things because it's fun. So there you go, folks. It's light, it's portable, it fits on a hat, it barely adds any weight to it. You can adjust it for where you're walking, and it's ridiculously